Incredible film. I mean, just downright an epic tale of epic epicness. Indeed.
There goes the epic counter again.
You know, it's not often that a movie's tagline really does deliver. But it really was an epic tale of epic epicness.
All together now.
An epic tale of epic epicness.
In French, l'epic tale of epic. I don't know French. But yeah, it's an amazing movie. Completely, in my opinion, it stands off from the comic because they tell it in two completely different ways. You know, like in the comic, you have to go panel to panel to panel, see all this action. But in the movie, they put it all together, and it's all coming at you at once, you know? They leave stuff out, they add stuff like Josh said, and what they left out, unnecessary really. What they added in, awesome. So, just a terrific movie. Terrific. Michael Cera, I kind of apologize. You've done this and Arrested Development. Arrested Development was awesome. This was an epic tale of epic epicness. So far you're at about a half for me. That makes up for the rest of the crap you did.
I went into this as the one person that has not read the graphic novel. I actually intentionally did not read it so I could just enjoy the movie for the movie. And that's exactly what I did. It was just a nice, fun break from reality of a movie. I was very impressed with the way it played out. I was impressed with the way the characters were played out. I was impressed with the fight choreography. That's the best fight choreography I have seen in a long time, and I love fight choreography. That's like Ninja Assassin meets video games. Very enjoyable.
I do want that.
Definitely. You know how we were talking about taglines? You know how the tagline for the original Superman movie was, "You can believe a man can fly." The tagline for this could also be, "You will believe that people explode into coins when they die."
I believe it. I think that's what happens now.
Yes.
We already discussed, read the books, play the video game, watch the movie. They're all part of the Scott Pilgrim experience. It's like Isaac said, it's the same story, kind of told a different way. If you haven't read the comics, don't think you need to read the comics before you watch the movie.
Because you don't.
You don't. Just because you watch the movie, don't miss out on the comics. Enjoy both of those things. If you do it in either order, read the comics, watch the movie, read the comics. You're going to enjoy it no matter what your order of operations is. So, there was a bunch of people in the movie, there was, not a whole lot of recognizable people other than, Michael Cera and Brandon Ruth and stuff like that, but the Ramona chick was familiar, but I don't know what she was in.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She was in Sky High, Final Destination 3, The Ring 2, Bobby, Factory Girl, Black Christmas, Live Free or Die Hard, Grindhouse, Make It Happen, The Long Road Home, Monster Island. She made some TV appearances on Touched by an Angel and True Calling. She was a regular on Passions and Wolf Lake, and she's going to be in the upcoming film, The Thing. I love her.
Indeed. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is pretty much like Alice in Wonderland, and then it's pretty much a full-on break from reality. Thankfully, that's all it has in common with it. I was pleasantly surprised with the film. The story is pretty basic. Guy meets girl, guy dates girl, guy has to defeat girl's 7 evil superpowered exes. Sure, why not? Like everyone else, I'm not a big fan of Michael Cera, but I feel like the guy was born to play this role. From what little I know about the comics, he's absolutely spot on for the character he's playing. While starting off as a bit snotty in the movie, Ramona Flowers, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, slowly becomes endearing as we learn more about her. Her stoicism, paired with Scott's awkwardness, actually makes for a pretty well-rounded relationship. Now, I will say that this movie is made for people specifically, I believe, for my generation. Video game humor, over-the-top antics, and blatant refusal of the laws of physics shows that this is meant to be its own little world, where anyone can get an extra life, fight with flame swords, and get thrown across parking lots by Chris Evans and telekinetically powered vegans, I am not making this up, and not die. I can only recommend this movie for people in my age group, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, but beyond that, you probably won't enjoy it. Not because there's really anything bad in it, but because if you're not in that age range, it won't make sense. So I'm giving Scott Pilgrim vs. the World 4 1-ups out of 5 based on that demographic. For everybody else, I'm giving it a 3. This is Justin Sharp with Local TV4, and I'll see you in
Scott Pilgrim? Are you serious, Justin? What's the matter with you? Thought I knew you better.
Ed, what are you doing back here? What have I told you about interrupting my episodes?
Scott Pilgrim? Come on, man.
Actually, Ed, it's a pretty good movie. You might just like it.
Are you turning emo on me? That's like a Twilight for nerds, man.
Ed, you really shouldn't be interrupting this episode.
What are you gonna do, Justin? I'm here. You're there. You're wanting to stop me from speaking my opinion about a crappy movie. So what are you gonna do? What is it?
Surprise! This is Justin Sharp with Local TV4, and I'll see you in the movie line. Bye, Ed!
What's up? How's life? He seems nice.
I see my breath in the freezing air. Yes, I wander through the snow, all alone. Can't help but feel at home. I wander.
Hey, lovebirds. We have unfinished business, I and he.
He and me.
Don't you talk to me about grammar.
I dislike you, capiche?
Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
What?
Because you'll be dust by Monday. Because you'll be pulverized in 2 seconds. And the cleaning lady, she cleans up. Dust. She dusts.
How did I find my house?